Fortunate for the Lyric and other insured buildings of Jerome, the mine was obligated to refund the theater manager, in most cases rebuilding the establishment.
The mine built that Ritz Theater because they were responsible for the destruction of the Lyric Theater on Main Street as a result of the rapid slide area. And that was the most remembered theater by the locals that I've ever met because it ran as late as the mines ran. It probably closed in the 40s sometime.
And although the United Verde Extension mine closed in 1938, blasting from the other mines continued to damage the hillside into the 40s. Although it is unknown when the Zaragoza and Coliseum theaters closed, the Ritz was the last theater to close in the 1940s. The remaining mines struggled against the unfavorable market and the deteriorating hillside for another decade. In 1950, the United Verde Hospital closed and was a precursor to the closure of the remaining mines in 1953. By 1955, Jerome's population had drastically declined. The Jerome Historical Society offered deals to many building owners that would help preserve the history of Jerome. Unfortunately, the family who owned the Ritz Theater declined the offer and tore it down. By the late 1950s, Jerome's population had plummeted to less than 50 people and was deemed a ghost town. During this time, the only theater still standing was Liberty. The balcony was a virtual time capsule, while downstairs was occupied by a restaurant and later an antique store. The town was beginning to take shape as an artist community, and in 1967 it became a historic district, and in 1976 a National Historic Landmark. Since the 1980s, various buildings have been refurbished, including more than 30 studios and galleries. Jerome has become a prominent tourist destination. Some are intrigued by the ghost town and paranormal activity, while others have memories of the area or interest in the history. Included in the buildings restored was Liberty Theater. Renovations began in 2003 and are still in progress. The entire upstairs is a cinema museum. There are displays of projection equipment from the past, old movie posters, and the atmosphere of an old theater. The balcony has been remodeled and serves the same purpose as the original theater, this time using LCD projection equipment and surround sound speakers. During normal days of operation, a film on the history of Jerome is shown. The Liberty shows film specials during the Saturday Art Walk of Jerome. Currently playing is the DeGrazia Film Special, which exhibits the artist Ted DeGrazia's life as an Arizonian. The downstairs serves as a gift shop and carries items commemorating Elvis, Betty Boop, and the Beatles. The population of Jerome is currently recorded at 343 people. About 50,000 visitors pass through Jerome each year. With the U.S. currently facing economic struggles, the town of Jerome, dependent on tourism, may again face hard times. With continued efforts from the locals, historians, and students to preserve the history, the town of Jerome may withstand any hardships, because Jerome, Arizona is too strong to die.